Fentanyl deaths are rising across the region, and a KCTV5 investigation found in most cases, no one is ever charged. Tonight, KCTV5 anchor Zach Summers looks at the growing gap between the headlines and the families left behind.
We've seen the news coverage.
Police seize 9 pounds of fentanyl.
Major fentanyl bust by area police.
2 people are in jail.
Alleged dealers arrested and charged.
The filing accuses Willis and Carson.
Their actions tied to deaths.
Hunter's death was a drug deal turned deadly.
Some even convicted.
Torrin Bauman changed his plea to guilty.
But for some Metro families, justice never comes.
It says, "I'm so excited, getting more and more nervous. They kick so much."
That's one of the last text messages Crystal Bethune's daughter sent before her sudden death in January.
None of it makes sense to me.
Her daughter, 21-year-old Jalen Punchin, was 26 weeks pregnant with twins. She was expecting a boy and girl.
She was excited about becoming a mother?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she was.
In the early hours of January 10th, 2025, Jalen's boyfriend found her unresponsive in their Independence home. Her boyfriend told police he'd gone to a nearby store, gone for about 45 minutes. When he returned, he says he found Jalen hunched over in a gaming chair and called 911.
I don't understand how they believed everything he said.
Crystal says what's in the police report only deepened her doubts. According to the report, the boyfriend gave officers a fake name. He was caught on body camera taking something from the scene, and he later hid a jacket he'd been wearing. That same report noted he had a felony warrant and was flagged for selling drugs.
I still, in my own heart, don't feel that Jalen did this to herself.
Despite initial signs of foul play, including marks on Jalen's neck and burst blood vessels, which the medical examiner on scene noted as odd, Jalen's death was ruled an accidental fentanyl overdose.
I feel like that they got the autopsy report and that there was fentanyl in her system, and it was the easiest way to close a case.
The Independence Police Department tells me they thoroughly investigated Jalen's case, but after reviewing all the evidence, detectives determined there was not enough probable cause to submit the case for potential charges. Jalen's case isn't unique. I filed public records requests in the Metro's 2 largest counties, Jackson County, Missouri, and Johnson County, Kansas, to see how many fentanyl-related deaths actually make it to prosecutors. In Jackson County, at least 628 people have died since 2022. Police sent just 17 cases to prosecutors. Charges were filed in 9. That means less than 1.5% of fentanyl deaths ever reached a courtroom. Across the state line in Johnson County, there were 144 deaths. Only 14 cases were sent to prosecutors, with charges filed in 11. Hundreds of lives lost, but no justice. Is that a problem? Is that alarming?
I'm a little bit surprised to hear that it's that low, but I can tell you that it's understandable.
Tony Mativi is the director of the Kansas Bureau of Investigation. He says the numbers don't tell the whole story.
There's nobody that I know inside the law enforcement community who's not taking this problem seriously.
Mativi says many departments lack the necessary resources to investigate fentanyl overdoses, and oftentimes they're ruled accidents.
If you have a medical examiner rule that the death was accidental, that's a really difficult hurdle for us to get over after the fact.
He says the facts are different for every case, but with fentanyl poisonings, the deceased's phone is crucial to the investigation.
We have a constant battle when it comes to technology. The bad guy is always a step ahead of us.
And proving intent in these cases is a high bar to clear. Jackson County Prosecutor Melissa Johnson.
The harsh reality is we cannot prosecute what we don't receive. And then once we do get a case file, again, we have to prove every single element of the applicable charge beyond a reasonable doubt.
Johnson says the other challenge is many dealers don't know what they're dealing.
They think that they're selling Percocets. They think that they're selling other pills, but they're all cut with fentanyl.
She says the burden remains high, but she's optimistic about a new Missouri law that took effect last year. It makes delivery of a controlled substance resulting in death a Class A felony.
With this new law, I do feel confident that moving forward, we will be able to see more families get a measure of justice.
In October, Prosecutor Johnson filed charges in at least 2 fentanyl death cases using that new law. Kansas has a similar statute, and families there have found accountability of their own. Families like Andy and Rhonda Burris in Lansing.
Every opportunity that we had, we kept asking, hey, it's been a couple months. Tell us where you are on the case.
Their son, 15-year-old Cruz Burris, thought he was buying a Percocet on Snapchat. Instead, the pill was laced with fentanyl and killed him.
We were at a stalemate with our local law enforcement. They did not have the mechanisms, they did not have the equipment or the skills to be able to open the phone.
Through their advocacy work with Cruz for Life, named in honor of their son, the Burrises caught the attention of local and state leaders. The Secret Service ultimately cracked Cruz's phone, leading investigators to Torrin Ballman.
We were lucky in the fact that we also had so much evidence.
Ballman was convicted and in January was sentenced to nearly 13 years in prison.
Be persistent, to talk to your community leaders, to other politicians, reach out to your senator, reach out to anyone who could help move the ball forward.
Would have been the last time I would have seen her.
10 months after her daughter's death, a baby's high chair and diapers still sit in Crystal's dining room.
I'm not sure if I'll ever put it away. That's
A reminder of what could have been.
Fall is our favorite season. And she should be here with us and her children, my grandchildren.
As time passes, the seasons change. Crystal watches news stories of other families who got justice, hoping one day her daughter will too.
Do more to charge the people that are selling the stuff and killing people.
Zach Summers, KCTV 5 News.